Hey y'all, this is Green Monsters 83 with another speed build from The Sims. So, most of my elementary school years, I lived in Champlin, Minnesota, and this is the house that my dad designed and built for us when we moved there. Um, the real house has a two-car garage, but this lot was too small. um, I should have put it on a bigger lot, but it works. When we first moved there, I helped him plant trees all along the back and the side of the backyard because there's a pretty busy road behind. Anyway, this is that house that I grew up in. Sorry, this is it's weird to have like the embodiment of my childhood home here. Anyway, so the first level is kind of a split basement. This is a split house. So when you come into the house, you have two options. You can go down to the basement or you can go upstairs to the second floor, which you can't see right now because I brought down the floor. But um, but for the most part, it was unfinished. I believe the people who bought it from us did eventually finish the basement. It's had a couple of owners since we left. The best part of this house was the basement. It had a concrete floor, but this long room was great for roller skating in. Like we could roller skate in this room in the middle of winter, and it was the best thing ever. We would just move everything to the middle and like go around it. My mom was our Girl Scout leader, so we have all of our Girl Scout meetings in this basement. And because it had like unfinished walls and stuff, she didn't care if we got messy with our projects. Um, it had this great, it doesn't look exactly like the one that is in Sims, but it was a mirrored dresser, and gosh, I must have like sat on that dresser and pretended it was like a bus or a car so many times. And we had a record player down there. I had a record player, which was Fisher Price, and then my mom's record player, and I had tons of records that we could listen to from my parents. But then I also had like the Disney ones, like Rockin' Around the Mouse and everything. Our Nintendo was to TV, and we had like this raggedy gray chair down there, and we would just sit for hours after school. Um, First watching after school cartoons, but then playing Super Nintendo and Nintendo. Back here was what was supposed to be a small bedroom at some point, but it never got finished. So I just put my Barbie stuff back here, like my big Barbie house was back there. We did have a toilet and a sink down there, but it was not functioning. It was just kind of there. It wasn't ready yet. Um, on the other side of the stairs was the room that was going to be my sister's room when it would have been finished, but we moved to a different town before that could happen. And it was kind of like a storage room, but we did have like a bed or a cot. Or I don't even know what kind of bed it was. I don't think we took it with us. Um, and there was like an old desk, a metal desk with my mom's old typewriter, and I used to do like some of my homework on typewriter. I thought it was the coolest thing ever. She unfortunately got rid of the typewriter, um, and I was kind of sad because I wanted that typewriter. But that's okay, I can always purchase my own typewriter. And then we had a considerably large utility room with a washer and dryer. And then we could go to the garage from that room. There were a couple steps because the garage was at a funky level. I couldn't figure out how to do that, so I was just and make it look nice in Sims, so I just kind of left it that way. And we did have a door out to the backyard, and we had our little swing set um, play area, and then our porch. So upstairs, if you went upstairs, there was, oh my gosh, this is so surreal seeing this house like this. Um, the living room. We took many a picture, like Easter pictures and stuff, in the bay window. My mom would have us sit there and like hold my little baby brother and uh, take pictures. And then we had a dining room over here. And then the kitchen was kind of tucked behind here. We did have a bigger table here. It's just there's something about the scale of going from an actual house down to a Sims house there where you lose something. And then the porch with the stairs going downstairs. Next to the kitchen is the bathroom. Now, when I was, oh gosh, 4 or 5, probably 4 going on 5, because I think I was supposed to go to kindergarten the next day or do the kindergarten screening or whatever. I was going to the bathroom and my sister was outside and we were like playing something and she was like, hurry up, hurry up. So I finished in the bathroom and I hurried. I ran and turned this corner and my face smacked right into the corner of the wall, and I still have a deviated septum from doing that. It was not advisable. My parents were so, they were looking at the goose egg on my head and didn't notice that my nose was broken. This pink room is the room that I shared with my sister. We each had beds that were identical. We had a dresser and a closet. I used to play in the closet and like try to, I don't know if I was hiding, I don't remember. And then down the hallway over here was my brother's room. They also shared a bedroom. They had wallpaper that had hot air balloons. It was like blue wallpaper and then a hot air balloon thing across the ceiling. Anyway, couldn't find that or something as close to it as I'd like, so I just put in this prehistoric stuff. And then in my parents' bedroom was at the front of the house. They had a nicely sized closet, bed, and not a short time before we moved, my dad had finished their ensuite or their bathroom, and it was just kind of cool to go in there because it was just a one stall shower. We had been so used to using the like bathtub combo, so it was kind of a, I don't know, luxury, I guess, to go in the shower. We were so weird in the 80s, I tell you what. Anyway, this is my house. Still standing. The backyard looks like a jungle now because of all the trees my dad and I planted. I put the pumpkins out in front because we lived through, I don't know, the 89 blizzard and the 91 blizzard in this house. In fact, I think we, for the 91 blizzard, just got to like 2 houses down the street and had to turn back because it had started snowing so much. So I hope you enjoy this. And you can find this on the Sims4 Gallery if you want to have a piece of my childhood, I guess. That's kind of weird, but it's a nice house. So I hope you enjoy, and I'll see you next time.